Look.
Oh, nuts.
No. Oh,
empty.
no.
That's okay, because I brought presents.
Okay.
What'd you bring us, Santa?
Well, yeah, you're already on the right track. Okay, everybody has to close their
Christmas presents? I mean, it's
Close
basically.
their eyes. Everybody
really
has to
Sherlock
close your
Holmes.
eyes because it's a surprise.
Okay.
And you really have to close your eyes. Do not peek.
Okay. Yep.
Are we supposed to
Oh,
try to
there you go.
identify what it is?
Nope.
Oh.
That
Okay.
would be bad.
Is it gonna? If I. Okay. Never mind.
We're
It feels like
asking
it's
a lot of
falling.
questions.
It feels like it's falling apart. Is it a snack?
Clamp it.
Clamp it.
Okay.
Firmly grasp it in your hand.
Firmly grasp it.
grasp it.
I think I know what this is.
Okay, it is supposed to remind you of Christmas. So
Yep.
Okay.
on the count of 3, everybody open your eyes. 1, 2, 3.
I was right.
Pringles. I thought it was maybe one of those Reese's candy canes.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know
That's what I
was.
thought it was.
I knew it was
Pringles.
going to be Pringles. I could feel it.
I likes me some Pringles. I'm surprised you didn't try to get us. Wait a second. Oh no,
Red,
almost.
green, and
I'm
blue.
gonna say they
I
almost
did try
match.
to do that, but they didn't have a yellow
Well, I
one
just
that I
dropped-
liked.
Oh.
What did
Cheddar
Was
and
it your
sour,
phone?
Cheddar
Oh.
and sour cream is blue.
What did fall?
I don't
It
know.
used to be
I don't see
green.
it. Does anyone see
Oh,
anything?
it's cheddar and
What
sour
are you talking
cream.
about?
Did something fall?
Yeah, I
Where
felt
is
it.
What?
What is happening? Did it
Is it your
vaporize?
Is it your phone?
It vanished.
Is it under the couch?
Oh, it's under here. Okay.
This is
It's
relevant
falling
too
apart.
because the last few weeks we've been talking about sour cream and onion being such an elite flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, this is the cheddar sour cream.
me and
so it's
Seth
a
were
little
bonding over how good sour cream and onion is.
Well, it was
love
it was
Pringles.
just supposed to remind you guys of the 12 days of Christmas.
Yep.
different. Yep. We would always do the 12 days leading up to Christmas. I know some people do the 12 days after Christmas, but a lot of the time we would get Pringles, beef jerky, Coke, the Santa Cokes,
Yes.
things like
Beef
that.
jerky and Santa Cokes were the best days.
Those were the
of
best
12
days.
days.
No, I
The
like
best of
the candy can with the Reese's peanut butter
Yep.
cups.
Yeah, that's what I thought this was. When
Yeah.
I felt it in my hand. Well,
Sweet.
thanks for the.
My boys.
You're welcome. It's
Pringles.
just supposed to remind you of the 12 days of Christmas because that's something we did when you guys were little.
Now we do it with our kids.
There you go. And it doesn't have to be big, crazy
Snacks
things.
are like the perfect thing
Yeah.
to do.
So what is it about getting your own can of Pringles that's so great?
I don't know, it just makes you happy.
It's great. And I was talking with Seth about this, and I was saying the problem with Pringles is you really could just eat the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, yeah, when you think about it, it's such an achievable goal.
It's so cute. Pringles are the best too because,
Scott,
oh no.
Oh,
just drop your mic.
I wanted to get that.
I got my favorite flavor.
That was like a
You like
commercial.
Yeah, I'm just the
you,
salt.
crunch.
You're like that with like Lay's though too. You
Yeah,
just like
I just
Lay's.
like
Mom's
salty.
favorite flavor is no flavor.
Yes.
Well, she could eat a bag of Fritos.
Yeah.
So
I like Fritos.
Her favorite
love
candle?
I can't hate on.
Favorite candle? Unscented.
yeah,
That's kind of true. actually.
wax scented.
I'm not a big scents person.
No, you've never been. It makes you feel like
You always
don't
buy
like it.
very
I don't
scented
like it.
soaps.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
The soap that I just used in your kitchen the last few days, by the way, was awesome.
Yeah, but it was Laura's. That's
Oh.
that plum flavored.
Oh
it
yeah.
was like a purple Myers.
It's
yeah.
here.
And that's
sent
why
it
I
home
said
with
take it
me. Oh,
back
I
because
love
I
it.
hate
She's
it.
like, this
You
this
like it?
stinks.
Yeah, that smelled so good.
Oh, I
You can take
hated
it. We
it.
literally just put it in the
It's like
cupboard. You can
lavender?
take it.
What is it?
Plum was the
Yeah, it's
smell.
Mrs. Myers plum.
And it's
I don't know.
very
I don't know.
strong. And that's why I made Jude take it out to Laura
It's
when I
very
was
strong.
babysitting him yesterday. I'm like, take this out of here. I can't take the smell.
Mhm.
It's too much.
I like the vanilla, anything vanilla soapy.
Mhm.
Also, they used to have a Crest vanilla toothpaste, and I don't
Oh,
think they even make it
yuck.
anymore.
I don't
What do you
remember.
mean
I don't know
yuck? It was
about
good.
What do you mean?
Toothpaste?
Yeah, toothpaste
It was-
got to be minty.
Toothpaste has
good.
got to be mint.
It was
That's
so
a
yummy.
rule.
I ate so much of it. It was so good. I think I ate them out of business.
Disgusting.
It was
Why
so
they don't
good.
make it
It's
anymore.
like when you were a little kid
There's
and you had to
this
pick your
kid.
fluoride flavor. As kids, we'd always pick like
Strawberry.
bubble gum,
Yeah.
strawberry, and then
Orange.
once you hit like 10 and you realize that mint's an option, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, well,
I don't do anything
I
other
did
than that.
strawberry every time.
Yeah.
And I was also a dummy where they would say, do you want to do like top, bottom, or both? I would always go at separate times.
And
Yeah,
just
you
do
gotta
them
just
all
do
at
'em both
once.
at
and
Yeah,
get
you
it
have
done.
to. It's so much more
Yeah.
comfortable.
Getting the fluoride treatment was like a slow torture.
Yeah, and
It was
also
awful.
for why?
Yeah,
What were they
exactly.
doing? Why were they doing that? That was a silly thing.
It was so gross.
Yeah.
You'd feel like gooping all
Goopy
over.
trays, and
was
they're like,
gross.
hold this thing in your mouth.
Yep.
and then they leave the room.
They would put the thing in
torture.
between.
Yeah,
They're trying not to die.
They go get a coffee. I'm like trying not to swallow the toxic goo in my mouth. They're like, all right, I'll see you in 10 minutes.
So
Bye.
gross.
Also,
And
I'm going to
then-
do an x-ray. I'm going to go in the building next door
Yeah.
as we take this x-ray.
See you in the
Don't worry
morning.
about it. You're probably fine. We got an apron to put on you. So
really,
you're
really
probably
heavy
fine.
apron.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Too funny.
That clip of Sal working the chair in the dentist office is so funny.
Are people like
know
tipping
it.
off
He puts
of it?
the guy, like his head is like 3 feet below his feet. It is so funny. And Sal's sitting there shaking.
And it's not a
laughing.
gimmick. That's a real chair.
Yeah.
Because I was just at the dentist the other day,
Yeah.
and I was in there, and the hygienist was cleaning my teeth, and then the dentist came in, and he was like, I'm just going to tip you back a little bit to look at a filling that I had done years ago. And he tipped me back, and I was like, I can't believe it's still going.
You're gonna fall.
I can't. I
Like
was
you're
like,
gonna
I started to
fall.
grip with my feet. I was like, I have to hook my ankles on
Holding
the bottom
like
of the
dad
thing.
at the water slide.
I was like, are you playing a prank on me? How am I still going?
What if you would have started to slide?
Yeah.
You would have started to slide.
Yeah. Like, whoa, doctor. I didn't think it was, I couldn't believe what was happening.
I agree because I go to the same dentist and they never used to do that at our old dentist, but for whatever reason you
What
get
the
on this
heck?
inversion
Yeah,
table.
they sent me all the way back.
People could pass out.
They're trying to stretch out my
wrong.
spine or something. I walked out of there
I love
2
that.
inches
They're
taller.
also a chiropractor.
Yeah, he's doing
Yeah.
chiropractic.
Who knew?
Yeah, completely opposite ends of. He's doing a dentist and a chiropractor. 2 for 1.
So funny. The
Gosh.
other thing I brought the Pringles for was another good family memory: the boat.
No,
Yeah,
When we go on
the
boat
lake.
rides, you have
Yeah.
to bring Pringles on
Yeah,
the
'cause you
boat.
can close them up.
You can close it up again. And
yeah,
not
it's
have
the best
issues.
chip to take out on a
For
pontoon.
sure.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I just was trying to remind you guys of fun family memories.
Our dog Louie would go nuts for some Pringles.
I know
Oh,
the
I love
Pringle can. He'd go a
Pringles.
whole Pringle can,
Yeah.
and that's the one that he can't really get to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
He
he could have
needs help.
gotten into everything else. He
I
needs
don't
help to
have
get the Pringle.
fingers.
Yeah, you can't pop that open. He's like a bear when you go hunt or when you go camping.
And even if he could pop it open, his nose wouldn't go in very deep.
No.
So
No,
he
his
would
nose like
really-
the perfect size to get stuck.
Oh yeah, he would try. I'm sure he would
Yeah.
try.
Oh, he'd
Push
try.
it. He'd be pushing it all over the floor.
Yep. Pushing it against a wall.
Yep.
Now the ones who go wild for the Pringles are all the grandsons.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they lose their
They
minds.
are nuts.
They're
over
little
that.
Louis. I think they learned. They learned from Louis.
Louis.
He taught him. He taught him his ways.
I wrote some stuff down, but this is our mom. Say
Yeah.
hello to the people.
Hi, everybody.
More importantly than that, though, I have something else to say.
No, more important than your mother.
Yeah, more important, I have something else to say. When we lived at the farm, what we call the farm,
Yep.
the TV, the little TV in the den, there was a day when it was on, and it was probably, I was watching like PBS Kids or something, or whatever channel they would have shown an infomercial on after whatever show I was watching was over. And they had an infomercial for the Little Giant
Mhm.
ladder. And I was watching so intent. I was like, wow, they're taking it and they're clicking it and they're making it tall and they're making it little. I was like, how is it possible? And then at the end of it, they said the Little Giant, and you can get it for whatever, $2.99. And if you call in the next 5 minutes or 15 minutes, you can get a second one and you just pay shipping and handling. And I was like, now I got it. That's a deal.
Like your clock started.
I literally was like, uh-oh. So I ran into the kitchen, and do you remember this? I ran into the kitchen. I said, Mom, the Little Giant. I heard you talking about the Little Giant in the car or something on the way to
You're
church.
right. We did buy one.
And I was like, Mom, they're selling them right now. And if you call in the next 15 minutes, 2 for 1, we just pay shipping and handling.
Cute.
And I'm sure you were like, okay, well.
That's how it works.
Yep. And you know, there's some, and I pictured, I was like, there's got to be some lady on a phone somewhere with a timer.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
all
what
right,
I
the
always thought
infomercial
it
was on
was.
channel
Yeah.
6. So here we go. Call in the
Yep.
next 15 minutes, 2 for 1 special.
That's so
Because I thought
funny.
that was very sweet of me to do.
Yep.
And no one ever
You are
thanked
very
me.
sweet.
Because we did get to,
No one ever
because we got a Little Giant, and I noticed, I was like, only one.
yeah.
Must have missed the sale.
Didn't want to pay shipping and handling.
Called
on the
in
second
7
Can
one.
you
15
imagine?
minutes.
Those things are 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, they're
and
pretty
with
good.
the
Yeah.
shipping would have been ridiculous.
It would have been way more
Well,
than
think
the
about the
price of it.
handling. Think about the handling.
The processing.
Yeah, the fees.
Yeah. Service
Yeah,
fee.
it really would have gotten out of control.
You still have it, don't you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you're welcome for that. I did notice though. She must not have called when I said
Yeah.
when you came running into
Yeah.
the kitchen, Mom.
Scott also sold you on Grabbits.
Yes,
Yep.
he did. That's
Grabbits.
the cutest videos.
Guabbits?
Oh, those
Guabbits.
are cute when he was
because
so
Grandma has
little.
guavits.
Grandma has Grabbits.
Grabbits. Grandma.
Do we need a Like what?
Grandma has grab it.
What's grab it?
Grab it on TV. It goes on everything.
Really? Which grandma?
Grandma.
Careless?
And then you wipe everything off that's dirty. You can have that to wipe that off. It's a good cleaner.
Careless?
Oh yeah, our grandma's name is Clarice, and Grandma Careless.
Grandma Careless has Grabbits. I think we should get Grabbits because Grandma Careless has
They're a
Grabbits.
good cleaner.
They're good cleaner. They go under everything.
I was a salesman. I was a little salesman.
You were always like amazed by infomercials.
Yeah, I mean, kind of the magic bullet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
True.
that is that lady ripping cigs the whole time.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Billy Mays was like your
Yeah, that was
That's
your
true.
thing.
idol for a
Billy
while.
Mays. Loved me some Bill.
What was the item? The towel.
Wow.
The ShamWow.
Yeah, he loved the ShamWow.
We made the ShamWow
that
commercial.
ShamWow video is so good.
ScamWow. Yeah, that was funny. The part.
Look at that. Look at that.
No drip.
No drip.
It'll absorb everything. Check this out. Absorbs 20 times its weight in liquid. No drip.
Right here. Look at
It's
that.
like a water.
No drip.
No drip. So
Just
funny.
a wall of water
Holy
falling out.
crud, man.
Look at that.
Speaking of the innocence of children, like you thinking that you had to call within the next 30
Yeah.
seconds or whatever.
Yep.
I used to work at a radio station way back in the late 80s, early 90s. And kids would always think that, oh, be caller 12 and you will
Yeah.
win this album or whatever.
Yep.
And that's not how it works. Or I don't even think they do it. Maybe they don't do it anymore. Do people listen to the radio anymore?
Yeah,
Well-
but I don't know if they do giveaways
Even
so much.
locally,
but-
they're still doing the purse thing.
Oh, the pick
so
your
they're
purse.
doing something. Yeah.
Anyway, when we worked at the station, you would answer the phone, KDWB, and you'd listen to see if it was a kid or a grown up. And then they'd say, "Did I win? Did I win?" And you're like, "Oh, too mad. You're caller 3, you know what?"
Yeah.
And so you would just do it until an adult answered.
Oh.
An adult
you
that
would
was
just-
kind of nice.
Yes, and you did. You'd kind of screen them, and it's like,
Really?
okay, this is a normal human. And so then you'd say, "Guess what? You're caller 12." And so-
Really?
yeah, that's how
So-
our station did it.
Hey, what's your name? Oh, I'm John. Oh, John, where do you work, John? And then they'd say, oh, I work at the
Yeah.
concrete place. And you say, John, you're never going to believe this, John.
Yeah.
You're caller number 12,
That's
John.
exactly how it would
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
What the
Because
heck?
the kids are the ones who would sit and call in.
Yeah.
Of course,
You know,
yeah.
So
We used to call. I used to
Yeah,
call the
Sky used
radio
to
with
You
my
guys
friends.
won some tickets.
Ozzy won all those tickets.
Yeah.
So he must have been
Oh, that's
pretending to be
right.
John from the construction place.
Was that for Grizz?
For Grizz, yeah. He won, what, 5 tickets or
Yeah.
something? So,
Yeah.
4 or 5. I can't remember what I said.
Grizz comes up again.
Yep. Got to bring him up. Get your Grizz listens in.
I had some things written down if we want to start jumping into some mom topics.
Yep.
You didn't think of any corrections that you
No,
wanted to make?
I just you guys are my favorite humans on the earth. I've always
Well-
told you that, and so I just watch you and
Rank
I just
us.
smiled.
Yeah, you say let's do a blind draft here.
Rank us.
Today we're going to be drafting favorite family members. I'll take the first pick.
Oh, that's horrible.
And that includes Jaden and Kyle. Go.
Can we?
Kyle who?
Yeah, Kyle. Who? Can we do a family members draft today?
Yeah, I will go with
Wait, don't go. I might take it too. Don't say it. Because it was obviously number 1.
Oh God, that's funny.
I'm thinking Abel's a sneaky good pick.
Abel. I love me some
Abel.
Abel.
Sleeper pick.
Abel.
I saw there was a clip from what was I looking for? There was a clip from State Track, and it was one of our relays or whatever. And we got done with the relay, and then the camera pans over to Abel, and it must have been Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin was
And he goes,
recording it.
"Say." What did he say? He said, "Say, way to go, Scotty." And Abel looks up. He goes, "Way to go, Scotty." And he said, "Say it one more time." I didn't hear you. He goes, "Way to go." He's so
Way to go.
He's not a
he was like
performing
7.
monkey.
He's
Maybe
such a
like 7
funny
years old. He was
guy.
like,
He
I
is
don't
funny.
want to do this.
He's always been able to make us laugh since he was
Yeah.
little. He would always
Little boy.
He would troll Greg so hard. When he was like
hard.
4.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
he
mean,
was so funny.
We had back in the day. In the stands, the moms and dads would have these giant heads
the
of
big
their
heads.
children
Yeah, the big heads.
on like cardboard.
Yep.
And one day Abel was playing in our basement, and he came upstairs. We were all in the family room, and he comes up with the giant head, and he's like, "I'm Greg. I'm so pretty." it was so funny.
He was
Yeah.
little.
And he
Yeah.
was
He was little.
little.
Wow.
It's
He
like,
was a
what the
roast
heck?
king.
Oh,
Greg
yeah.
was pretty.
Little
Greg
cousin
still
Abel.
is pretty.
Mhm.
You are very
Mm-hmm.
pretty. The last video I watched was with Dad, and you guys were telling the peeing in the sink story, and that is not accurate. I was looking at Dad like, you were the key character in this. How do you not
I thought when he was
remember?
telling me, I was like, something's not clicking.
And
here.
I even cut what I said, and Greg had agreed with me when I said it, but I was like, you and Dad didn't react, so I was like, well, maybe that's not part of it. But I had said, Dad said, you peed in the sink, kid, in like a weird deep voice.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is
But
what
he didn't
did.
react when I said that, so I was like, maybe that wasn't right.
Yeah.
No, you were right. That is what happened. I wasn't in there when
I
it
was
happened.
just letting it flow. You know, I just wanted
That's
to let
good.
it
I'm
go.
glad you did. See,
But-
that's why I don't want to come and correct anything, because y'all let it flow. So I don't want
Tell him he's a liar.
Yeah, put him on
He called
blast.
you. He said you were being a big baby about the banana
Yeah,
split. You can call him a
baby, you're
liar
being
about
a baby.
peeing in the sink.
I'm not being a baby about the banana split. I worry about his health.
There you
That's
go.
all. I
How
worry
dare
about
you.
his Louis not shut off switch
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
So what happened?
Okay,
Correct
peeing
it.
in the sink. Dad said it in a way that you thought there was another man in there that said that. If not that Dad said it, and not
Yes.
that there was a kid in there peeing in the sink.
Yeah.
You were like, who was that guy?
That's what I remember
Yes.
is thinking, like, who was asking that? Like, I was
Yes.
scared that there was this strange man.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That
he
makes
was
more
doing
sense.
that peeing in the sink.
You peeing in
kid.
the sink, kid?
Yeah,
I was, like,
exactly. So
scared.
you were there, so
Yeah.
you would
Well,
know
I mean,
exactly
I was like,
what happened.
9? I was
Yeah.
still a little kid too.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
yeah, then when we were in the car and Greg was like, "What was that? Who was that?" And then I said, some guy came in and said, so I think that's where the difference was that you didn't think it was Dad, and I was like pretending that it
And
also
that's
wasn't
probably why
Dad.
Dad
Yes,
thought it was so
that's what it
funny.
was.
Because you
is that
immediately
went.
jumped
his
on the lie.
9-year-old
Yeah,
son.
that's what was so funny
Yeah.
to Dad is
Yeah.
that Scott was so instantly
Yeah.
telling it like that.
Yes.
That's what made
Yeah,
him. So
the
I had to hold the steering wheel because he
Yes.
was crying so
The
hard.
comedy was how innocent and sweet Greg was and how funny Scott just
Yes.
immediately jumped into the lie.
That's right. So let the record show I was so funny that I almost killed the whole family. And ain't that something?
Another thing Mom did a lot when we were growing up is she decorated for Vacation Bible School.
Yeah, I just
And
saw
so
that.
she'd go in and do all the different rooms. They'd be different themes every year. The one you should tell the story about when it was Jonah and the whale.
Yeah.
And she was decorating the youth room. And so the youth room that we had the cardboard maze
Yeah.
in,
Maze,
same
yeah.
room.
Yep.
And Mom was decorating the front door to walk into the youth room. And she was making it look like a whale's mouth, that you would walk through the mouth and then you're in the belly of the whale.
Low key, you know what kind of my brain pictures it
Alaskan
as?
bullworm.
The
Yeah, I was
Alaskan
going to
bullworm.
say it's very similar.
It was like the Alaskan
It was more
bullworm.
like that because
Yeah.
technically
It was
it's not
going,
a whale; it's a big fish. So I made it look like some big. It had jaggedy, scary teeth, and
Yeah.
it was creepy looking.
And then the inside of the room, you made it look as much as you could like you were inside the belly of a whale.
Yeah.
But tell what happened when you were making the face.
Yeah, so I'm wiring. I had hula hoops that I had cut in half, and they were like the edge of the mouth, and you stepped into it. But as I was wiring the hula hoops together so you could step into it, the wire, I had one end of the wire, and then the other, it was like 3 feet long of wire, and I was winging it around. And it was just too incredible how it even happened. But the end of the wire, the 3 feet, was curved in just a way that it punctured my eardrum. It flinged around and it literally went right into my eardrum.
It makes me queasy
It
just
touched
thinking
my
about it.
brain, I think. It was so...
It touched my brain.
It was so deep, it sounded like the feedback of a speaker, like if you're at a concert, and it just was like, and I just slowly pulled it out.
Oh, you
and
did pull it out?
Yes, I slowly pulled it out, and I crawled back down, and I knew something bad had happened because
It's
right away
making
I was
me
kind of
feel
vertigo-y.
shell-shocked.
Yeah. So I climbed down off the ladder, and Dad was on the phone working, but he was there helping me, but he was doing a call, and so I walked over to him, and I went right down on the floor because I kind of felt like I was going to faint already. I'm like, we have to go to the hospital.
And us 3 kids are just
okay,
running
gotta go.
around playing at the church, and Mom is like down on the ground, and so Dad has to get us, get Mom, and get in the car.
You know what? I was having a good time. I
Yeah.
do like to be in the church after hours.
We
Yeah,
had so much
that's
fun
true.
just
It
running
was fun.
around.
It's fun. You kind of just make a little bit of a
Mayhem,
you
a
get
little bit.
mayhem,
Little mayhem.
bit of chaos. It was good.
So then we're in the car, and
Yeah, so I was leaning back trying to keep myself together. But apparently, and I don't remember it, but I passed out. And apparently, what did you guys see
her
from the
eyes
back
were
seat?
wide open and rolled to the
Yeah,
back of her
can you
head. So
try to
all
try?
we're seeing is when you picture a horror film
Can't even
where a
do it.
woman, you just see the
Oh,
whites of her
hurts.
eyes.
Dad.
Horrifying. Okay. Dad's driving. He's probably thinking he just watched you die. He's terrified, but he has to keep it together because we're all in the back.
Still on the phone. He's like, I don't know. She fell asleep or something.
I'm looking at you like, what? And I'm just like terrified.
Dad pulls into the drive-thru. I'll take a 55 burger, 55 fries. Quick stop.
So pulled into Arby's.
Yeah.
Roast beef sandwich.
Mom is passed out in the
I
chair.
haven't eaten all day.
Eyes completely rolled back and white. It was horrifying. I'll never forget it. And then we ended up having to go. We went straight to the ER, and they'd have to do a surgery.
No.
What did they have to do?
No, they just looked in there and saw that I'd punctured my eardrum and
said,
just cleaned up the blood because there was blood. So yeah, they didn't really do anything.
And then,
for
do
me.
you guys remember what happened in the lobby?
Yeah. Well, I remember we were watching SpongeBob, and it was the "Take your time, Sandy." That was Dad's favorite SpongeBob episode.
Yep.
And some guy came rolling up. He was like checking out or something, or getting discharged.
Yep.
And did he have his arm like up in a cast or like up in a sling like this?
He might have.
I think
I don't
he was
remember.
like doing this. Like his arm was
Yeah.
stuck up like this for some
No.
reason.
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. It might have been. I
He
don't
was
remember
like-
for sure.
I'm guessing what happens here.
Oh, you don't
Oh.
remember?
I don't remember
He
any
was
of this.
little. He was.
He was doing
little.
something where his arm was in a sling, or maybe it was just slinged up in a big cast or something.
Yeah.
And he
it might-
was, I think maybe for some reason he knew we were there for a while or something, and he was like, "Hey, you guys want to?" Kind of a odd duck.
No, very
He's like,
odd duck.
You guys want to come out? My car is out here, and I got a cooler full of soda.
What?
Oh.
And
You
he's
don't
like,
know this story?
I was
You
in
what?
there. I was in the
Oh.
room still.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
no
know
one
any
told
of
you this
No, I don't
story?
know what
he's
you're
like,
talking
he's
about.
like, you guys been waiting a while. I got a bunch of soda out in my car.
And so we're with our father, and he's like, yeah, because we
like,
were all
oh.
starving.
Dad's like, I gotta get some soda.
We needed something because Dad had gone up to the counter twice to ask, is there enough time for us to run to McDonald's? We're starving.
Yeah.
And they kept saying, she'll be down in a minute. She'll be down in a minute. And we waited for like 6 hours for you. So we were starving by the time this man offered us free soda.
And he's like, I got soda pop in a cooler in my car. And Dad was like,
Sign us
"Say
up.
less.
Let's go.
Say less, soda pop.
Got any curly fries?
Yeah, so this
Got
man
Pringles?
walks us out there with his weird cast. He's like kind of limping like this, and he's like, "Come to the car." Pops it open. Sure as heck, there's a cooler full of soda pops.
It was like
Wow.
Shasta,
I
a
had
bunch of different kinds of
a
Shasta.
grape soda pop
Yeah.
out of
I
this
love a
strange
grape
man's.
soda.
Dad let us drink the
strange-
Shasta out of this man's car.
Out of this strange.
Yeah, it was just like in a 2-liter that's half drank.
I had a warm grape soda pop out of a strange broken man's pickup at the hospital.
Wow.
So, well, because we were so hungry, Dad literally kept asking the front desk, "Can we just run to McDonald's quick? It'll be 15 minutes. We'll be back." "No, she'll be down soon. Don't go anywhere."
Goodness.
I bet it was 6 hours by the time you
That's
came down.
insane.
Funny too, because the SpongeBob episode, he was all dried out.
Yeah.
He was like, I am suffering and I'm dry, and I need something.
I need a
to
soda
drink."
pop.
That's how you remember.
Dad
I
was
was like,
relating
yeah.
so hard
Yeah,
to the
Dad
episode.
was saying, "Take your time, Lisa."
They were trying to get my vertigo under control.
Yeah.
And
They tried to
so-
get it to vertigo.
Yes, they wanted
the
it to
polls.
go.
Vertigo,
I wanted
get outta
it to
here.
go as well.
Pokemon go to the
Terrible.
polls.
For the next 2 weeks, I walked with my head like to the side like that.
Ugh.
That was the only way I could not spin.
It was horrifying.
It was scary.
I'll
but
never forget it.
It was the good VBS stories. There's VBS stories. There's one. So I was always so stressed because I did do all the decorating and a lot of the leading. So I was always stressed at VBS time. So anytime you feel stressed when you're doing a project, I'm sorry, I probably gave you guys that bad trait.
Thanks.
24 hours a day, all the
I
time.
know, it's terrible. And so I was really stressed, and we were living at the farm, and so you got to go 5 nights in a row to VBS. And I'm like, get in the car, rah, freaking out because I was
Sounds
leading. So does that my voice?
That sounds exactly right. Yeah.
Yep.
And
It's a good impression of yourself.
do a heck of an impression. But anyway, we're driving down the dusty road, flying along because I can't be late because I'm the leader. And Scott from the back seat says, "When is VBS going to be over?" And I thought, this is not fair. Like, we lead it all the time. And so I take on this stress, but my own children take on the stress as
Counting
well.
down
and
the
they're
days.
like, I don't want to go to VBS, where all the other ones are just like eating their dinner and
Yeah.
running to church.
They go and do the dance and the song.
Yeah, and they're having
Yeah,
s'mores,
this is
and they're
so
like, "This is
great."
great."
Yeah, when you run stuff, it's a whole different. I'm even thinking of like Cramer games.
Uh-huh.
That it's a lot of stress when you're the guy running stuff or
Cramer
the
games.
plays,
The musicals.
or, yes, whatever you guys are
Just
doing.
picture in my head, I'm constantly doing this.
We are all wannabe chain smokers. We're just not.
If I smoke, I would be that Ben Affleck when he's like,
Yeah, against the wall, his gray t-shirt on.
that's me. That's the inside of my head all the time.
So yeah, it always looks good, like on video or when you're up on the altar or wherever you are, doing your VBS stuff, and it always looks good to the crowd. But man, there was a lot that went into it to make it look effortless.
Because you played the characters too.
Yes,
so, like,
I'd be the character.
you were Rowdy
Cowboy.
one year. You
And
were.
the pump.
Was that you or was that Greta? Or,
I wrote that
Lynn?
skit.
No, but they
I
did
wrote
it.
that skit. Yes,
Okay.
they did the skit.
What other characters were you other than Rowdy?
I was a crazy old lady that had, in fact, when you go through the costume box, you'll see it, but it's a crazy old orange wig that I wore that I was a crazy lady. I was also this polar guy. I purposely wore these dark goggle things so I could read. I'd always make the script on the front pew. I'd glue it up there.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have to memorize it at least, because
Yeah.
can you imagine that? So then I would just glance down. And every once in a while I'd ad-lib because I didn't have a second actor during that particular year. And so I just acted like the person was on the phone talking to me, the second character. So I would just say like, so you're saying,
Yeah.
da-da-da-da, and then I would react to
Yeah.
it. But at one point I hopped up on the pew and I said, because I was acting like I couldn't hear the person, and I hopped up, just ad-libbed and said, can you hear me now? Which was a Verizon, I think.
At the time, it was
Yeah.
a huge ad.
And so all the parents were laughing at that because I was playing to them.
And all
more
of
than
us
the
kids were like, what happened?
Why is
going
everyone erupting in laughter?
That's funny. What happened?
I played a lot of men.
You were Daryl the Barrel.
Let's
Yes.
just say that one went over my head. Let's just say I don't get that one.
The Daryl the Barrel voice had to have ruined your vocal cords. Daryl the Barrel.
Barrel, can
barrel.
Yes.
What? I feel like
You
I kind
remember
of
Daryl
remember
That
that.
was a puppet show thing I did at a park. So
We have the video on somewhere of the Survivor skit.
Oh,
Where it was
really?
I
With
wrote
all
that
those
one
guys?
too. That is
The
a
different
fun
body
one.
parts
Yeah.
that
Yes.
were getting eliminated.
Yes.
nose.
Yeah, that was a good skit. Then they showed that up on the screens in church.
It was
You know,
funny.
we're all one body, but the body parts were getting mad at each other and voting each other off the island.
Yeah.
I just remember the really long walk away when when he got voted out.
Yeah.
And he's
He was
like,
the nose.
they snuff his torch and he's like kind of walking away and he slowly turns back.
That is so funny. I'm
Walks
always so surprised at people, like when you bring them into things like that you wouldn't expect them to be really good
Yeah.
at being that character or whatever. And they just always shock you. Like Kathy too. She was a great,
So
they were one
funny.
of the eyes. Her and another gal were the eyes, and they were so funny. But that actually made me think of something. Because Dad, I was the one who did theater in high school, and Dad didn't. He could have, but it wasn't
Dad
really
could
a
have
thing
if it
in
was a
Kindred,
thing,
not
yeah.
like it is now.
If it would have been cool. It wasn't
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Right. It's cool now.
Probably
It
true.
wasn't cool
Pre-Troy
then,
Bolton, it wasn't cool.
yeah. Right.
And now
It's
it is.
cool now. Yep.
Anyway, me and Dad had to be in like when they fake a car crash, and so they had us in the front seat of this.
Wait,
car.
like at school?
No, it was actually to teach the EMTs
Oh.
like how to get the people out. So there was a smashed up car, and they put me and Dad in the front seat, and then they said, "Okay, you have this, this, and this. Like, what's wrong with you? You got to tell them what's wrong." And they had to try to get us out of the car, but as soon as it was like action. And Dad, I was like, "Who are you?"
Yes.
He just was howling and yelling, and I'm so
Fussing about.
I'm gonna die.
What's taking you so long? I'm bleeding out.
He's the one that like actually wasn't supposed to be hurt. I'm gonna die.
So
Yeah,
I
you're
was
dead,
laughing.
actually.
And
Yeah.
then, like, what's wrong with you? Because I'm just laughing.
He's the one who died.
New plan. New
so
plan.
dead.
New plan. You're dead.
I've never been more dead.
I'm alive, but I'm dead.
Oh, my life was cut short by this reckless driving.
It's terrible. But the guys,
Family's gonna be devastated. Okay, get someone else in.
Yeah. Randy's out. So Randy's out.
Randy's
obviously,
out.
right?
Obviously, this is
Yeah,
a
I'll show hands.
no-brainer.
Randy's out, obviously.
Get him out.
they were learning how to. So the firemen were there as well, and they had to learn how to use the jaws of life. And so they were trying. They thought, well, they can't get the doors open was the gig, but even though they did open, so you got to get them out through the windshield. Oh my goodness! So they start using the jaws of life on the windshield, and it
Oh, geez.
I was gonna say, and
everywhere.
you're
Hope you
still
got
in the
your
car?
eyes
We're
closed.
sitting there,
Yeah.
and exactly, and so now I'm not
I'm actually gonna die. I'm not acting anymore.
That's what I yelled. I
my
said,
eyes.
I'm not acting. I'm covered in glass. Like, you guys, this is not going well.
You're nailing this. You're nailing this. No, I'm cut. Like, it's bad. God, Lisa's killing this role. Randy's.
You're actually passed out with your whites of your eyes again.
Yeah.
It's like she's done this before.
Exactly. Eyes rolling back. So anyway, I'm always surprised when somebody who I don't think is going to be good, like, not that they're not going to be good at it, but they're not going to be comfortable with it.
Yeah, they'll be awkward. They don't know what
But
to
they're
do.
really good at it right out of the chute. I can think of a number of things, like people that we brought in. We had to do a skit years ago. We did it at I think it was in Davenport. And it was a dinner theater situation. And oh my goodness, like John Shields, he just rose to the occasion. Like,
Yeah, but that
Clearly his
doesn't
kids
surprise
get it
me.
from
Doesn't surprise me
somewhere.
either.
Yeah.
John, that doesn't surprise me at all.
I don't know.
John also would have been in theater had it been cool at the time.
Probably.
He's very.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of people would have
Yes.
been
Yeah.
if it
Yes.
was cool. So I loved theater back in my day, but
Yeah, you would.
we had a great theater
Pre-Troy.
program.
PT. You like theater PT?
Yeah, she was in
Like
theater.
AED and
1985 PT.
PT.
So embarrassing.
It's funny because when I was a kid, I loved being on stage and just doing that. Even though I'm more like Scott, I'm more of an introvert in real life, I think. What were you going to say? Something?
I was going to say, tell the talent show thing.
When I was in high school?
Yeah, the rodeo thing.
That was fun. Okay, so I was a junior, just gotten done with my junior year. So it was the summer between junior and senior year. And one of my girlfriends said, hey, let's do the Junior Miss pageant. And I was like, this is a pageant? Okay. So I said, oh, yeah, I'll try it. And so we all had to come up with talent. And I thought, what is my talent? I had no idea, and I struggled for a long time because most of the girls were doing dancing. There was one who played
Singing.
flute, a piano
and sing. Yeah.
lots of stuff like that. And I thought, well, I was actually on the dance line at the time. I thought, well, I could dance too, but man, I just didn't feel like that was the right fit. So one night I was
So
sleeping.
funny given what you ended up doing.
Yeah.
Wasn't the right
What you
fit.
picked was the right
Yeah,
fit.
this was actually the move.
This was the move though, because I was sleeping and I woke up. It was about 2 a.m. and I had the idea because so it would have been 1980-ish, and really popular was the movie The Urban Cowboy with John Travolta and Deborah Winger.
Yeah.
And I had
Jorm
just seen it.
Trevatis.
George
Yeah,
Travis.
exactly. Yeah.
And
So I had just seen that movie, so it must have just been in my head. And so I woke up and I was like, and a whole skit came into my brain. And so I sat at my desk in my bedroom and I wrote the whole skit out. And then I went back to bed. And I got up the next morning and I woke up. I said, Mom, I figured out what my talent's going to be in the Junior Miss pageant. And she's like, what? Great, what? And so I said, I'm going to dress up like a cowboy and I'm going to tell the audience that I'm learning how to be a bucko bronco rider, and I'm going to ride this rubber horse in the show. And she just
said,
looked at me with terror
"Maybe
in
you
her
just
eyes,
dance."
like, don't do that.
dance.
She's
Baby
like,
dance.
don't you want to sing a song?
Yeah.
Could you twirl a baton?
Please, for the love of God, just sing a
As time
song.
went on, it was more like begging, please don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to embarrass yourself. So the time we did the rehearsals for the pageant and stuff, and I never, I never rehearsed mine in front of the girls because I wanted them to be surprised.
No, they were
They're
surprised.
like,
Yeah.
I kind of said, this is kind of what I'm going to do, da da da. And I never performed it. I didn't perform it. They trusted me enough
Yeah.
to not make me perform this thing. Wow. And so
I think they wanted to see how poorly it could go.
Like, this is going to be a
Like,
disaster.
no practice runs.
a
Yes,
new
good
law
idea.
for the Junior Miss pageant. So anyway, the talent comes and Molly dances and Aaron sings and all these people are doing all their things. And then it's Lisa's turn. And so I had painted, because art is my jam. And so I had painted this horse that looked like he was rearing up on a board that was it had wheels. And so I came out.
Grandma pulls the fire alarm. Nope, not letting this happen.
Not happening.
So I come out on stage dressed like a cowgirl, and I'd made myself a little belt, like a shiny belt buckle out of foil. And I was pretending to do the lasso, you know how they go around
Yeah.
in a circle. And I came out and I'm like, I couldn't do it. And right away they started laughing because I couldn't do the thing. And then I go into this story about my family being in this Buster Bronco lineage.
Lying.
Yeah, lying.
Lying.
Yes, exactly. And I go through that, and then I said, and now it's up to me. And so it was much funnier. I'm just making it fast.
Yeah, you're good.
But at one point, then I say, so I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to show you what I've been learning. And so I move the screen away. And do you know those horses back in the day? They're on like springs, on a base with springs
Like
for
a
little
kid's
children.
toy.
Children,
Yeah.
yes. So I borrowed it from my aunt and uncle, and that thing was sitting there. And I get on that thing and put my arm up like they do in the movie. And somebody in the sound booth was waiting, and they put on a Charlie Daniels song, right? And then I just start riding that thing like crazy.
Jeez.
And the place is going nuts. And of course, then it just eggs me on. So anyway, then I was done, take my bow, and
Simon
I leave.
Cowell.
that would have been for sure. It was much funnier than I'm making it sound right now. But as the pageant went on then, so everybody did all their talent. And when I got off stage, my friends were like, that was crazy. I can't believe you
what the
did
heck?
that. And then
No, I think they said, that was crazy.
I can't believe you.
they were happy. The crowd was laughing. And so
Tone matters.
at one point then we had to do this like group dance like in Miss Congeniality when they're
Yes.
doing with the whatever Miss
Yep.
United
Statue
States
of
whatever.
Liberty?
Statue of Liberty,
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Every girl individually had to pop out from behind the velvet curtain and take their hat off and like go din, and so then the crowd would see each girl coming out, and then you come onto the stage. So all the girls are popping out, dee, 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 dee. And then it's my turn to pop out. And when I popped out, the place went nuts.
Did you have your cowboy hat on?
I did.
I say, yeah. That's
And
the move.
so then the thing goes on, and it's over, and they're going to do the awards of who won. And lo and behold, I shouldn't even have been in it because my grades were so bad, because you had to have good grades.
Jeez.
You did. I mean, these girls were 4.0s and I was
Not.
not. And I got second runner up, which was shocking.
So is that third?
Yeah.
Yep. I won the talent portion.
Yeah.
So the girls who had been playing
I know,
piano their
they're so
whole
pissed.
life.
Yeah.
They were so mad at you.
And mom went to school with Adina Menzel. So that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
That's the shocking- that's the
That's
shocking part.
pretty good.
So I actually made more money than the gal who won.
They did money?
Yeah, we got checks. And so
What the
I
heck?
got a check for winning talent and for being second runner up.
Golly,
So
I didn't know you got
I
money for
made
that.
more money than
This
the
is our
winner.
inheritance. It was a lot of
Yeah,
money.
It was,
And I
I
had
don't want to say it,
trophies.
but it's a lot of money.
When they're
It was a lot
taking a
of
picture
money.
of everybody, I had a trophy this way and a trophy this way. I'm like,
Yeah.
the
And
girl
your
who shouldn't even have been in
cowboy
it.
Cowboy hat
Yeah, what the
with a
heck?
big mustache.
So yeah, you're like Taylor Swift at the Grammys.
Yeah.
And things, and she's just like, you
Mom
guys did
just-
so good this year. You guys had such good songs this year.
Mom's cleaning house.
Yeah.
You and Dad got to go help make one of the Extreme Makeover houses.
Yes, we
Extreme
did.
Makeover home edition houses.
We had just moved into our house in Oxbow. We just built a home, and I ended up painting some rooms at the same time that the professional painters were there. And I asked, Ray was the main painter, and I couldn't figure out how to cut the edges of when you have a orange peel ceiling and an orange peel wall. It's harder than if you have a popcorn ceiling and a straight wall. So he taught me how to do it. And then a couple days later, he came back and he's like, Lisa, you're really good at cutting. I'm like, well, you taught me. I learned from the master. And so in that conversation, he said, and this is a weird question, but would you be willing to come to Minot? Because he's in charge of the painting of that Extreme Makeover house. And I said, well, heck yeah, because we loved
We
that
loved
show.
the show.
We watched it every
Yeah.
week.
Move that bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bus.
And my voice.
Yeah, you need to. You need to
That's
go.
not getting cut.
After the game, be like,
She's getting way too into the horse
Yeah,
theme.
she's leaning into the Western theme.
I don't know why I have like a horse.
That was
Yoda, when
wild.
Yoda gets excited.
That was a weird sound.
Oh, no. So anyway, Ray asked if I would come out and work and paint. And I said, absolutely. So Dad and I drove. Plus, we wanted to get a video game that was,
Wait,
What?
pause.
Remember?
Oh,
Rampage?
Rampage. The
yes,
arcade game
the
in our
big
basement.
arcade game.
That was from Minot.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
we
we
played that all the
brought a
time.
trailer and we packed
Good
that
game.
thing up.
Yep.
So Dad was, while I was painting at the home,
Dad became the foreman of the home.
That's the weirdest part of the story, but
He's like, where's Ty Pennington? Not here?
Yeah, but Dad always does that.
He's
Yeah.
always
If
becomes
he
the
can
leader.
take charge, he will.
Yeah.
Like when we were at state basketball, and I was there with just Dad alone, and then two of my friends, and we're like trying to find him because we're trying to go back to the hotel. We're like, I have no idea where he is. He's not answering his phone. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I don't know where he is. All of a sudden, he's holding a massive pirate ship, like a Viking ship, and he's leading out like 80 elementary kids onto the court. We're like, well, there he is.
Like someone had to wrangle him.
He found something to do. He's leading this Viking ship onto the court.
well, that's no joke.
Dad.
So I was painting like a freak at the house that day, and it was hot. You know, they don't have the cooling system
Yeah.
set up and anything yet. So they're spraying the walls, and I mean, it's insane. To be in the midst of it was
Insane.
really,
Yeah.
really, it was really cool actually to see all these people working so hard for free. You know, these people are working for free. And so that part was really cool. But then as evening rolled around, I was painting and I hear people saying, Randy, where should I put this?
She's hearing it from a different room.
Yeah, they're in the garage.
Randy.
And
You're
I'm
like,
like,
huh.
Randy, that can't be my. They're not
Interesting.
asking my
There's
Randy.
another
guy
Is he
named
even
Randy
here?
here.
Because I
Randy, where
didn't
does
even
this
know he
go?
was back. He'd been off with a friend,
Yep.
you know, getting that video game. So I was like, what the heck? And I go out in the garage, and it is my Randy. And they were asking where my Randy thinks they should put all these piles of lumber and the stuff for landscaping. And he's like, what? And he's directing traffic
Yeah.
of where these items should
Yep.
be. And I'm like, A, where'd you come from? And B, why are you telling people what to do?
Yeah.
What is happening here? So
He said because it wasn't getting done.
Yeah, Dad
I'm
is-
certain it was
that
like
is the
it
truth.
wasn't happening and someone needed to do it. So
Yeah.
he's
Dad
just like,
is
well, hell.
is the king of act confident and no one will question you.
Yeah.
That
He's
is
the
Get it
king of
done.
that.
that is true.
Get it done.
Yeah,
And
you
he's good at it.
You can go check out that episode. He actually told Ty Pennington to scram, and he did the reveal of that
He's in there.
episode.
Dad's
Dad,
the
move that bus!
Dad,
and then he
moved
drove the
and
bus.
He drove the bus out of the way too.
Yep, and
he's
then he
in
got
there,
to do the
and
final
every now and then, if you
walkthrough.
see a reflection, he's holding the camera as well. He was all over it.
Yeah.
And no shade to Ty Pennington, but during the day, he wasn't there. He came through one time just to do some filming.
What are you talking about? He built the house.
He built the
himself.
house.
No, he was
He
not
built the
there. I'm
house.
sorry.
Yeah,
He was there, but before he got there, though, it was going through anybody who was like a leader of a group, like the painter's leader. So they came to me and said, okay, Ty's going to be here in like 10 minutes. And the rule is you can't look him in the eye.
What a weirdo.
Why is that a thing, though? There must be
Yeah.
a reason because there's so many people that have stories like that about different celebrities.
Yeah.
There has to be a reason why that's a thing.
The only thing
what
I
is the
can think
reason?
of is that he would never get anything done.
If he's talking to everyone?
He would have
If
to
they
talk to
feel
everybody.
the obligation to stop and say hi to everybody, they're not going to be able to do their job.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
got to be.
That's
It's
what
not,
I think
it
it
can't
was.
be like every single celebrity is the worst diva
No,
on the planet.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think
It's
that's
just
it.
like don't look at them because they'll feel pressure to stop and talk to you,
Yes,
and they
that's
have
what
a
I-
job to do.
I agree. I think that's more what it was, but it did come off weird when they said
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We're like,
And then he walked in, he started spitting on all of us.
Yeah, he wasn't a diva.
He wasn't so much a diva, but he actually came up and he choked us and he looked us in the eye and he said, "Stop looking at me."
And he said, "Randy,
Stop looking at me
this
now."
is my set, Randy."
Yeah, he said, "Where's?"
exactly.
He kicked the door down. Boosh. Where's Randy?
And then Macho Man Randy Savage came out.
Flamethrower. I'll burn this house down.
Bonesaw.
Yeah, bonesaw is Randy.
That was Dad.
Randy Savage. Anyway,
So that was
So
it.
none of that happened. What actually happened?
so what actually? Ty
None of
had a
that
special project or something.
that he
Was it?
didn't see until the reveal.
Oh,
Until he was
geez.
walking
He was
through.
not
Ready?
there. He had a kid's bedroom in this house, and he was not there.
No, he saw
Sorry
it
to
at the
say.
same time
Yeah.
as the
He did.
kid.
He's like, man, I do good work.
This is awesome. I'm
On the
so
show,
good
it's
at
always
this.
like, "Hey, little man, like, what are your interests?" And he's like, "I had a fish tank once." He's like, "We're gonna give you an aquarium room." And then he
all
goes
the
away,
walls are glass.
goes away for a week, and he comes back.
Walls are glass.
Your parents are fish now.
Your parents are fish now. You're ready to wear all fish clothes all the time.
Oh, that's
You get to sleep on a waterbed.
Yep.
so
Your friends will all call you
true.
Fish Boy.
Yep, you are fish boy
Oh,
now.
what's your favorite color, little girl? Purple. Oh no,
Yeah,
Purple
and the parents-
everything.
Say she loves beige. Actually, she loves beige. She says it all the time.
Beige with a gold
She
accent.
said,
I don't know.
love just everything neutral. That's my daughter loves everything neutral. Don't listen to her. She's
Pops
lying.
of color.
pop of pink. Yeah.
Yep. Let's
Neutral
go to
tones, pops
Disneyland.
of color.
Just go
That's
to
your favorite color.
Disneyland. Go to the teacups. We're gonna paint your room beige, okay? But it is funny because Ty's always like, "I got this special idea for this special project," and then he just go somewhere
Literally
else.
goes back to his hotel.
Goes back. He's like, "What'd I do? What'd I do?"
I think they said they were filming 3 houses at the same
Yeah, so-
time.
What
So
did
he
I do?
literally is
All right, what did I do
flying
this week?
houses.
And again, yeah, this isn't to say that they're not busy, but they're not doing what the show.
Yeah, they're just
is.
doing
Right.
other
No,
things.
it's definitely just for the
Absolutely.
show.
Other real
Yes.
people are doing all the hard work.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's the fact. Can we talk about water slides?
What about?
Yeah.
them?
Well, because that is one story that Dad, you guys were talking about Dad with the
Yes.
water slides, and I do remember all of that stuff because I was there. And so at the time, so I would have been 50 when we went to Disney World. I think the second time.
Yeah.
And so that my slogan that year was "I'm fearless and 50." And so, I
Well,
was gonna
you
be
were fearless on that trip. I was friggin' terrified,
There you go.
and you were
And I'm going to
fearless.
tell that story because
Yep.
it's not typical me. I'm not the guy who's like, let's go to the roller coasters. I'll go, but I don't like seek them out.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And so we're at Blizzard Beach and we're looking at the summit plummet and how far of it, it's like 110 feet.
It's very, very tall. I don't know the exact.
It's the tallest thing there, though. It's like
Yeah.
super,
Yes.
super, super
It's
high.
real, and it is truly a plummet. And so
It's that same kind of slide that Dad pulled himself out of, but it's way
Yeah.
bigger.
Straight
way
down.
bigger, absolutely. And so, and you hold yourself like that, cross your feet as you go down. So Scotty says, I want to do summit plummet.
Mhm.
Will anybody come with me? And I'm like, 50 and fearless. I'm doing it.
Like, I've been saying this the whole week.
Yeah.
Oh, time to put my money where my mouth is.
Exactly.
And Dad and Greg had already said they didn't really want to.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't really want to either. But as soon as Mom said she was doing it, I was like, frick, I have to
Yeah.
go. I
Well-
can't let Mom go on this thing and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go on
It's
it.
true.
That was
because
when we used to do roller coasters with Grandma too. She
Yes,
would do
Grandma
that.
my
was a
mom is
beast.
a daredevil.
She's a beast.
Absolute daredevil. And so I didn't get that gene from her for sure. But I was being fearless on this trip. So Scott and I did take off to go do it.
I'm still standing with Greg and
yeah,
Dad at the
he
bottom.
didn't come. And then as we're going up, you got to climb a long way. I hear her little feet coming up behind me. I'm like, what are you doing here? And she's like, you think you're going to go down it? And I'm not going to go down it.
It's
I'm
like
going.
like an old decom or something.
Yeah.
You thought you were gonna go down there without me?
Think again, mister.
I'm also
After all we've been through.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
queen of FOMO, so I wasn't
know,
about to.
yeah.
oh
What the
my gosh.
She said they're gonna have a
That's
story to
what did
tell.
it, Laura. I never put that
Yeah.
together.
See, they're gonna have a story to tell, and I'm not gonna be a part
Yeah,
of it.
exactly.
Yes. I never thought
That's exactly
of that.
what it was. That's when it got really bad. is on Summit Plummet. My FOMO.
So
But
I was the first one to go. I went first.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to show my kids that I was fearless.
I
and
was
50.
actually holding on like this to the. Do you remember that, to the railing on the way up?
Yeah. when
I
we're
was.
going up.
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
About 3/4 way, I was fine. The top quarter, I was like this around the pole, just sliding my way up because I was so freaking
Did you
scared.
go down the slide?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The three of us
And
went.
going down that thing, your swimsuit's above to your
Oh,
shoulder.
that is the
you
worst.
it's like Patrick when they pick him up and they. I'll put the clip in. People are gonna say, "Oh wow." Yeah.
You are legit in pain by the time you're at the bottom of that thing. You just your body got beat to absolute crap. As a girl, your hips hurt so bad going down. Your
For me,
suit
it was
is up
my
to your
back.
shoulders. It's
Yeah.
I have
horrible.
scoliosis, so my back was just
Oh, yeah.
banging down like on every lump. It was terrible.
Yeah, it was horrible.
There was a slide at the place that we went with Chrissy and Miguel.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a green enclosed tube, and it went straight down like that, and then it disappeared into a hill, it
like
went
underground. Yeah.
So you went whoop, and then whoosh, disappear into pitch black,
really?
and then you kind of levels out, and then at the end, for some reason, instead of just ending like Greg's slide should end, it goes to level out, and then it goes like at almost a 90-degree
wow.
turn. So like you get. Oh, you're like blacked out from going down the slide, and you're like, "Whoa, it's over!" And then you get
my
jerked around the other
goodness.
side,
And then he's getting a concussion at the end.
and you're like, boom. So and I'm cut because the gaps in the thing are
Yeah.
so spread apart.
Yes,
So my
they're
back is all shredded.
terrible.
I'm concussed, and I get to like where finally the slide stops, and the water is so deep that I'm under the water.
Oh,
I was like concussed, dazed, and confused, and I like came to, and I was like, I'm underwater.
I have to get up
I sat
now
up, I was like,
because there's gonna be another guy behind me in about
Oh my
4
God.
You were
seconds.
probably like
thought I
9
was
or
gonna
10 years
die.
old.
Yeah, I
too.
was
Little, younger than
Little.
that. I might have been 9 or 10.
Then a lifeguard just comes and hits you on the head.
yeah.
Oh.
Here comes with the chair.
Bone saw.
But that's not Chrissy Miguel's fault. That was wherever you guys went.
No, that place
Yeah,
was
that
awesome.
has nothing to do with
No,
them.
no, that place was fun because the other slide that I had,
That was
it went
legit.
down and then it had like waiting area and then down and then a
Yes.
waiting area, down waiting area, and you're supposed to be on a tube, but of course, I fell off the tube.
Yes.
And then you just kind of do your thing. and
That
explore.
was the coolest slide, but you had to walk up. It felt like about 3 miles to
yeah,
get
it
up to
took
the top
forever.
of it,
You gotta
carrying
carry a
a
big old tube.
But that was so fun. Miguel went a few times with us. Chrissy probably did too. It was
Yeah, it
so
was
fun.
Wow.
They brought us to Fonderosa.
Yeah.
It was
you
that
guys-
same
the
that same
animals.
trip.
Yeah.
That's where I was petting that deer with the fuzzy antlers.
Yep.
I was like,
Yep.
what the heck? That's crazy. I said, this is literally the craziest thing I've ever done.
Let's say this might actually be blowing my
Yeah.
mind.
Do we want to do a quick round of apples to apples?
Yeah. Does she have cards?
Quick round.
I don't know. There's a paddle.
That's
Sure.
dads. You can
Dads.
pick dads.
Oh, did you remember when I was in that play at Calvary and I was like, howdy, cousin? I was the little hillbilly cousin.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything about that?
I don't really. I remember the set. I remember what it looked like, but I don't
Mhm.
remember specifics.
I remember me and then Jared was the city cousin.
Yeah.
And that's all I remember. And I remember not ever learning my lines.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That is the worst. That's why I'd have to glue mine to the front
Yeah.
view. So
It's
I
like
would
a
see
nightmare
them.
that you have as you're in a play and
Yeah.
you didn't.
And you want to know something? I think other kids just had the book out and were just reading from the book. Like the kids that weren't the main characters, Jared knew
right.
all his lines.
Yeah.
But I think there were other kids that just had the book and I was like, don't need it. I was
No.
like a main character.
Yeah.
I didn't know my lines. I was just, was I riffing?
That is a nightmare.
I would read them backstage, read. Okay, I got 7 lines. I'll read them, memorize them, and then I'll just go do it.
Yeah. Oh my
Jared was
gosh.
probably like, don't ruin
Don't
this.
do that.
I didn't mind memorizing.
You're
You
gonna
moron.
ruin
Don't
this.
ruin this
Don't
for me.
can this.
All right. What's the green?
So this one's interesting because the word is sweet, and the qualifying words it's kind of implying you can play it as either sugary sweet or caring sweet.
Okay. Sweet.
Or I suppose we could do sweet like that's
Oh,
sweet.
sweet.
That's awesome.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
No.
All right. First one, vacations. Good answer.
Like that.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
sweet.
good answer.
Sweet.
Telling the truth.
That is sweet.
Okay.
Doing the dishes.
That's not sweet.
But if you do it for some,
It's got to put the
Kyle,
wrong card.
I
in.
will
I do
say
a
this.
lot of dishes, guys.
Kyle does the dishes a lot when I'm working at night,
Okay.
and that's very sweet.
Yeah.
He
Okay,
always-
that's a whole different
Yeah.
take.
Oh,
scenario.
this
Well,
one.
I'm always the one doing them.
I
so.
know what's gonna win. Babies.
Babies
is gonna
Babies.
win.
Come on.
Babies.
That's gonna
They're
win.
my favorite.
What's sweeter than babies?
Can I say
Nothing
you had a
on
long
planet Earth.
day?
I don't think
You
anything.
you had a long day. Oh man, just the life is beating you down, and you say, "Oh no, it's late. I just want to go relax, or I want to go to bed. It's so late. I just remembered, I have a sink full of dishes." You get up, you walk over to the sink, and you see, wait a second, someone did the dishes. The dishes have been did.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not the sweetest thing ever?
Sweeter than babies?
It is
Yeah,
great.
sweeter than
It
babies.
is
There you go.
Euphoric
That is
experience.
great.
Oh no, yeah, that's
babies
an
are
awesome
sweeter.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
so sweet to
Yeah.
think. And then what were the other ones?
Telling the truth
Telling the truth.
Vacations.
and vacations.
Vacations.
Vacations
boring.
are sweet.
boring.
boring. Telling the truth. Overrated. Babies. Stinky.
Very sweet.
Stinky.
Can I tell a baby story?
Yeah.
Last night, well, he's not a baby, he's 2, but Jude, I was watching Jude last night, and he and I had done a million puzzles. So we were working on puzzles on the little table, and then the magical Greg comes walking in, and, oh, Greg. So we're working on a puzzle, and Jude looks at me, and he looks at Greg, and he says, Grandma, you can finish this puzzle by yourself. I'm going to go play with Greg. Are you kidding me?
That was awesome.
You were chopped liver as soon as Greg
Yeah.
walked
Yeah.
in the
Total
door.
chopped liver.
You
Don't need
I
you
think
anymore.
you finish this by yourself. I'm gonna play
Yeah.
with Greg.
And
And then we did. We played basketball. We had a snowball
You
fight.
did. You played all the games.
Yeah.
And it was very sweet.
There's times now, I don't know where he picked it up, but if I'll ask Corbin to do something, so let's say he has his little water and I'm like, oh, can you grab your water and bring it downstairs with you? And he'll say, oh, you can bring it. That's okay. Exactly
It's
like
like
that
how
every
he used to
time.
answer
So smart.
questions.
He does it every time.
Oh, he's
Kid's a
smart.
genius.
And I say, can you put that can you put those socks in the hamper? Oh, you can do that. That's okay.
That's okay. You
Like,
got my
no,
permission.
No, you go ahead.
It's exactly
He
how
is
he-
a genius.
how he used to
He's
ask
such
questions
a little
too.
stinker.
Corbin.
So cute.
Yeah.
He is so cute. I just
Yeah.
want to eat his
He
face.
is.
He's sweet, sweet little guy.
The other
What
day-
she's doing right now.
Oh yeah,
That's
we
the
forgot.
truth.
Yeah,
That is the truth.
babies.
Yeah,
definitely.
it's a no-brainer for this family. That's
Corbin
for
every
sure.
once in a while will just say, Laura, I love you.
yeah.
So much.
You
soon-
gotta
No, I
do
love
so
you.
much.
As soon as I get back, both of them, him and Miles, will both say, "I'm so glad you're here."
Yeah.
That's their new thing. I'm so glad you're here. I missed you so much. I'm so
Oh
glad
my
you're here.
gosh. That
They're
is
so
Pretty great.
good.
Miles, I'm always just ready to wrestle Miles too.
Oh, yeah,
he's ready
He's
to
always
fight.
ready to wrestle.
He's ready to fight.
Yeah.
Yep, he wants to fight.
Well, you guys will see as you age and your kids age, that feeling never goes away. You're just as
She wants to
precious
fight us
and
right now.
No,
She still
the
wants to fight us.
the cuteness of the things you say. That's why when I watch your podcast, I literally smile the entire time. Y'all are the cutest things ever.
I agree.
True.
I agree. And now tell him to like, comment, and subscribe.
Smash that mother.
Tell him to follow us on Spotify. Tell him to follow us on Spotify.
Follow them on Spotify.
Follow us on
That's
Instagram.
and Instagram.
That's right.
Were you babies?
Yeah, that when I pulled my
You
cards
won,
up, I was like,
Greg.
okay, well, this is Jim Carrey all over again.
Greg.
Greg.
Woo!
Which
There's a
we got
distance.
we got a few shade comments about the Adam Sandler not getting
Yeah, I
enough of
mean-
debate there.
I thought it was
Jim
funny that
Carrey
you were
wins,
unanimous
though.
for Jim Carrey.
I
though.
agree because I think it should have maybe been a little closer than it
Yeah,
ended up
I
being.
thought so too. I was
But it does
surprised.
make sense that families
all
don't
love
always
Jim
like
Carrey so
unilaterally believe the same thing, but like I think movies you like is kind of it's like you 6, 7. Like you kind of grow up watching the same movies.
I think I was younger when I liked Jim Carrey, and I
Yeah.
didn't find Adam Sandler until I was old.
Yeah.
So I have like Jim Carrey is a longer
Right.
part of my
Yes.
Yeah.
whatever.
Your lore.
I think of all the times we watched Liar Liar.
Yes.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
that thing was
Bruce
on
Almighty.
Bruce
repeat.
Almighty.
Yeah, there was so
Dumb
many.
and Dumber is
Jim-
probably Dumb and Dumber
Dumb
might
and
be the
Dumber.
best ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be the
it's
best
so
comedy
good.
ever.
It might
We
be the
watched those
best
a
ever.
lot when you guys were
Mhm.
little.
Mhm.
Although there is parts in Liar Liar that are inappropriate for children.
Yeah.
And,
probably.
I remember the first time I sent that DVD with you guys for Grandma Claris to babysit you.
And she was like,
she
liar,
thought,
liar. What are you doing? I don't remember is there like sex scene in it?
Yeah.
well,
Oh,
not a
yes.
scene,
Oh, my
but
goodness.
He
The-
sleeps
the-
with that lady.
Oh.
There's not
Oh,
a scene.
yeah, yeah.
And the
There-
turkey
yeah.
thing.
You
Yeah,
hear
yes,
the
yeah.
video, like the recording of the
Oh yeah.
wife
Oh, yeah.
having an
Okay,
affair
I
with the
remember
guy.
that, too.
And it's like
It's all coming
very-
flooding
yeah,
back now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jim Carrey's jumping up and down, gobbling like a turkey. That's a whole thing.
sure.
Yeah.
There's so many inappropriate, but
I forgot about all that.
yeah.
I'm getting what I deserve. I'm reaping what I sow.
The color of the pen that I hold in my hand is
royal blue.
Thank you so much for watching the I'll Remember This podcast. I think I'll remember this.
I know I will.
Did you have fun?
I did.
Good.
Now this is crazy.
Now
My
you can
favorite
rewatch
people-
this one.
I will
all
have it
day,
on
all
loop,
day.
just like Liar Liar.
Yeah.
Between this and Liar Liar.
Oh, the burning question everyone wants to know: who's the best Spider-Man?
I would say Andrew Garfield.
I knew,
Nice.
I knew that's who she was
Nice.
going to pick.
Interesting. I don't even know
ding,
that
ding,
you'd
ding.
seen those. I thought you would have said Toby.
Yeah, I liked.
I
Nah,
knew
she
was
got her
gonna-
head on
I
her
knew she was
shoulders.
gonna pick
Yeah,
Andrew
I
Garfield.
I liked a lot of them. Because Greg would always have me watch things too, so I kept up along the way. But
I will say, maybe 2 days ago, I looked up Spider-Man versus Green Goblin 4K HDR remaster, and I watched that, and what a scene.
It's great.
I'm talking the first one.
Yeah, it's great.
When he's fighting him, fist fighting him, he's just like brutal in that weird kind of rubble. Where
yeah, they're
even are they?
punching through the wall and
Oh,
stuff.
it's so good. And
Yeah,
he's
it's
just
great.
like, he's trying to get him, and he's just like, no.
Yeah, and he like
Gets him.
steps on his wrist.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good. And he's all bloody. And he's like, Peter, don't do it. And he's like, Norm, we should act it out.
yeah.
do it right now.
I know the
It's
lines.
right here.
Harry. Or no, don't tell Harry. Blah.
I could also probably act out the "You were the chosen one."
Yeah, you probably could. I hate you.
Oh, I hate you.
We saw that in theaters, and you did not like that we saw it.
No.
Greg was kind of little. We were split up.
Yeah.
That
There's
was
a lot of that in our family.
Yeah, there's
Greg was too
probably about
little.
12 times that we
Oh
can
my
retell
goodness,
that.
There's so many times.
and it was before you could assign seats, and it was like the movie was hot, so the theater was full, and we got in there and we had to split up. I remember it's like half of us were in one spot, half were in another.
Yeah.
And once we were done, you were like, oh, I don't know if Greg should have been watching that.
Yeah.
Because it was pretty twisted up.
Well, I felt the same way when we went to the Fargo Dome because we always had tickets in the suite and stuff. And so we went to see Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham. I was
Yeah.
just telling Seth about
Jeff
that.
Dunham.
When we went to
Oh.
we went to the Bison game last weekend, and we rolled up, and I said, Seth, this is where I saw Jeff Dunham when I was 12. I was like,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
As
The
we're
Fargo
marching
Dome.
in there as a family, I'm like, there's no kids here. There is
No.
no kids. And
Was there
certainly
really
not
none?
Greg's
Were
size.
there no
There was
kids?
no kids. So I was just like, what? Oh, no.
It's because Jeff Dunham is like such highbrow adult humor. You know?
Yeah,
It's like you gotta be like really mature to get it.
Sophisticated to understand.
Yeah.
Too funny.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't for children. Not unlike when we were at the Renaissance Festival.
Golly.
That was
yeah.
horrible.
Golly.
Nothing at the Renaissance Festival
It's
for
true.
children.
I only
From
have a few
walking
memories
in
of
the
that,
gate.
and the glaring memory is the dude with the milk jug.
The dude with the milk
I don't
jug?
remember.
You guys don't remember the dude with the
No,
milk
I
jug?
must have missed it.
Oh,
I was too busy
no.
watching people whip giant pickles all over the place. So,
I
in
will
more
never.
ways than one, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes. We were sitting we had to break up too.
The Tortuga brothers, and you're like, we have got to, or
Yes.
Tortuga
No,
twins, I think
Scott
is-
was the one finally because I'm like, oh, we'll be fine because they kept saying they'd come through the crowd even like, if you're too young, get out, you know.
Yes.
And I was kind of shielding Scott like he's fine. And I don't even know where you three ended
Yeah.
up. But finally, Scott just looks because it was just so much pressure because he kept walking through the crowd
they're
like,
"Get
get out.
the kids out of
Children
here."
should not be here.
Yes.
And you're like,
then,
he's just kidding.
Yeah.
I was like, it's
He's
part of the
bluffing.
gig. It's part of his act.
Yeah.
No.
He saw The Hangover when he was 10. He's
Yeah,
good.
he's fine. He's a seasoned vet. He's good.
So horrible. So yeah, Scott was like, Mom, let's go.
Can
And then
we just go?
we saw you
I
two
don't
get
wanna-
up, and the three of us
Yeah.
got up. We're like, let's go.
Even if whatever, I just didn't. I was so sick of them telling me to
Yeah,
leave. It's like,
yeah.
all right, dude,
Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be here.
Yep.
I don't want to be here anyway. I don't even want to see your stupid twin show.
You left on your terms.
I left because I wanted. I stood up. I said, I want to know I'm leaving because I want to leave.
I literally don't even want to be here right now. Like,
Yeah, I just said, let's just say I literally don't even want to see his stupid twin show.
like, I don't even care about your stupid show.
I'm gonna get a big pickle and a big whoopie.
And a big turkey leg.
Turkey leg.
Big turkey
A
leg.
big piece of ham,
Big-
basically.
Big piece of smoked
Yeah,
ham.
nothing about that is turkey.
No, it's smoked ham.
That's ham.
Also, I want to say this. There was a guy, we said goodbye 10 minutes ago.
Minutes ago.
There was a guy who was in the dunk tank, and you're supposed to throw tomatoes or whatever at the dunk
Yep.
tank, and he's up there
Bozo.
heckling everybody.
Bobo.
Oh, Bobo the
Bobo.
clown. He's up there heckling everybody, and he goes, "Look at Justin Bieber over here." When I walked up, and I immediately thought, I was like, "Thank you."
What a compliment.
I was like, what an
nicest thing
incredibly
Look at this
nice.
massive sensation
I
here.
was like,
Nicest things anyone
incredibly
said to me.
handsome, wickedly
Yeah.
talented, beloved by so many.
Yeah.
And
He
it's
is
like,
adorable.
thank you for saying that to me.
Yeah.
Like,
That
That
was
means
so
a
great.
lot.
So funny.
I just gave him a big old smile, and he was like, "Ah, shoot, that's not. I mean, you're dumb, and I hate you, and you're stupid."
Look at Chris Evans over here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, what are you? Some guy with long hair is like, "Oh, Thor coming over
Yeah.
here." It's like, hey, yeah. Wow, what a nice thing to say to me.
Back in the day, a guy said to me, "You'd look just like Madonna if you lost 20 pounds."
Oh my gosh.
Punch me in the
Insane.
face, why don't
Yeah.
you?
What a
Jeez.
crazy thing to say.
Yikes.
That was Ty Pennington,
Yikes.
wasn't
It
it?
was, I vowed from that day
Scumbag.
forward.
Randy vowed to destroy Ty Pennington.
That's why he became the foreman.
Ty, you're no longer needed here.
Funny.
Ty, your services are no longer needed. Move that.
Move
bus.
that bus. And then he runs over Ty. Move that
Tied
bus.
up. They have Ty all tied
It's
up.
like Red Dead Redemption. Take the horse and hog tie him.
He
that bus.
throws his sunglasses on. Bus driver, sunglasses.
Move that bus.
Move that bus. Ty's like,
This is season 6, episode 8. If you want to check that
yeah.
out, Extreme Makeover Home
It's
Edition.
lost media, actually. You got to go find it.
All right.
That's it. Jinx. Bye.
Bye.
Whoa.
Wow. Are we really done?
Yeah.
That was
We don't
it?
have
Okay.
to be. We can keep going. We can go another
No, I
20
was just
minutes.
going to tell everybody that it's true that you guys don't sit and plan what you do.
Wow, that's rude. What the heck?
It was literally just a normal conversation. It wasn't like, okay,
Oh.
now we're going to do this, and now we're going to. It wasn't like that.
There's no format.
So
for
I've
anything.
never been here
There's no
before. I didn't
format,
know.
and it really shows. Have a good week.